also knows that his destination will be invisible for fully 99% of his voyage, but he knows it's there, and that he'll reach it if he will just keep doing certain things a certain way every day. One fine morning, his destination will appear on the horizon. He'll sail into port, his voyage successfully completed. When his business has been accomplished, he'll then sail to another predetermined port of call, and this will take him and his ship from one success to another for the rest of both of their lives. By understanding that he can reach only one port at a time, the owner of a ship can, in the short space of a very few years, reach hundreds of ports successfully. There'll be problems, lots of them, but they'll be solved, and the ship will steam its solitary course over the deep oceans of the world, devoting its life to accomplishing its mission. Men and women who follow this sensible, obvious, and meaningful way of life will do the same. But the paradox is that most are like ships without rudders. They're subject to the whims of wind and tide. And while they hope they'll one day arrive in a rich and bustling port, you and I know that for every narrow harbor entrance, there's 1,000 miles of treacherous and rocky coastline. The chances that they're just drifting into port are 1,000 to 1 against them. These are the unfortunate people who, not knowing the rules, believe that circumstance controls our lives. They believe in luck, in superstition, fate. They believe that success comes as the result of who you know, not what you know. And while they cling to their false alibis, life passes them by. For the rules of life are just, and they are checkmated, without haste, but without remorse. Now what about you? Remembering that the definition of success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, what's the ideal toward which you are working? Now, today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Can you write it in one sentence? Is your goal sharply and clearly defined? If you can tell me what you want, I can tell you how to get it. You see, the trick is not in achieving our goals. It is in establishing them. You are at this moment the sum total of your thoughts to this point, for there is nothing else you can be. Succeeding in life has always been a matter of doing that which the great majority does not do. That's just the way it is. And if we don't recognize it, it will be to our cost. To amount to anything as individuals, we've got to be individuals. We've got to have individual goals, individual thinking, individual action. We must never conform to the great mass of people. We must love them, help them, for our joy and success will be determined by the extent to which we serve them. But its pure simplicity had caused it to elude me. I had been looking for something complicated, something only a mind prepared by years of study could grasp. And I found the answer so simple a child can understand. In 6 words, we are what we think about. Our minds, our thinking controls our destinies here on earth to a degree totally unsuspected by the great majority of people. If we become what we think about, and if we can control our minds, we can pretty well tell our own future. And that's the point I want to make. Each one of us is the architect of the structure fashioned by our years. This means that if we're confused about what we wish to become or accomplish, our lives, our environment will mirror that confusion.
All right. Good morning, folks. This one was a quick one, but I think I'll call it a day. There's not much to do already in the trade. Now it's just waiting. So I'll spend the remainder of the morning session monitoring the trade, and I have some other business to take care of, working on actually making the Telegram channel I've been working on public and stuff. So there's a couple things I need to get fixed up before I do so. I'm planning on doing it on Wednesday, the 1st of this month. I'll post it on the channel. That way you guys can join. That way I can post these sort of trades in there instead of using the ICT 2022-2023 mentorship. So with all that being said, hope this video was insightful to you all. There's a lot of things on the chart right now, but the buyers took it from ICT earlier this morning, said we're looking for higher prices. So it was fairly easy once you know what you're looking for to actually get in there and execute. I had relative equal highs in here. I was anticipating markets to dip into this order block, And of course, this order block already traded into another one. This was, I believe, a 5-minute order block. So this became a propulsion block. So we typically don't want to see this. Let me remove this. This order block, we don't want to see price trade at mean threshold. So at 50%, we don't want to see it go any deeper. And it stopped just about. I don't have the proper measurements, but I'm eyeballing it right now. But just about, I think that's where I got one of my entries. Let's see. Yeah. So this actually was my entry. So we have one in up here on its way there. I think one exactly down there. Yeah, so just about. And then I just build on the position from there on and decided to scale out as we were going here. So overall, my drawn liquidity is the Sibian here. So sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So I want to see price retrade back up there to fill this in. It doesn't have to fill the whole thing in, but that's the drawn liquidity, and stops are at break even. So no harm, no foul in this. And first trade of the week. So we're all good. It's a good way to start the weekend, the day also. I'll be trading the PM session. I'll try to record something if I find anything, but if not, this will be it for me today. And I do appreciate all the comments and stuff you guys have been giving me, saying the channel is valuable to you. So that's pretty cool. So that encouraged me to actually take the time to record these. Because it's very easy to just trade and log in on my OBS, recording, blah, blah, blah. It's tedious, but if it's useful to you guys, then it feels like nothing, you know? So I appreciate you guys actually verbalizing that to me. It means a lot. Look at here, 985 ticks, 90 ticks. Wow, that's awesome. So I'll be trading live next week, so excited for that also. So hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and good trading.